We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up, and that one is gone.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
High in the air out to center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Into the box now, Chipper Jones, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about to double.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So striding in, Dansby Swanson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal. Comes set. The 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins is there. And that's the 3rd out. Phil Niekro is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Not close with the knuckleball that time. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Neil Walker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing here this. At the plate, Joe Torre. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. You better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Liner towards second, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He fined barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. There's Harrison for one.
The center fielder, number 14, Ronald.
Acuna digs in now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Quinn is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The first baseman.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Braves able to tack on another. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Left side of the infield into the shift. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Here's Didi Gregorius.
You know, D-Roll, that's one of the downsides of being a knuckleball pitcher. You don't have a lot of other pitches in his repertoire. After seeing a few too many knuckleballs, he's able to hit a bullet right there for a base hit.
Yeah, this pitcher will occasionally mix in a fastball, give you a different look, but that's a lot of knuckleballs in a row. And I'll tell you what, he didn't miss it.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away.
The right fielder.
Jay Bruce is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. The Braves had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
Comes set with the 0-1. That's popped up now towards short right field. Albies calls for it, and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Dale Murphy.
And that last at
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Out in front of it, strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we call on our team leaderboard, you can see that his current total 4th best on this Braves squad. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. McCutchen going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Victor Arano is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
64, Victor Arano.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Popped him up. Harrison has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9.
In now, Joe Torre. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, Phil Niekro. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is. Now batting, Andrew Knapp. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher,
Victor Arano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
the center fielder, number 24.
First delivery to him on the way. Roman Quinn stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Kenny Lofton. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 14.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Smoke toward third. Gregorius is there. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here's the first pitch to him. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Neil Walker. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today. Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1.
8-2.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game. Ready now, Dale Murphy. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping up now, Chipper Jones. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark. Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now
a dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Hard hit ball to short. Harrison's got it. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Popped him up. Jones in foul ground, 1 away.
the right fielder, number 9.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Not shortstop.
Josh Harrison is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. The next 0-2. Two out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Robert Stock gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Phil Niekro, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Quinn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Digging in, Andrew Knapp will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
1 and 2 now. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Stepping in now, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Adam Morgan. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Ronald Acuna.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Lined hard to center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Dale Murphy will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. In there, a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense can come.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And he is in there.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in, Ozzie Albies. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Dansby Swanson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Swanson has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1 to count.
Dominguez is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. The 1-0. On the ground up the middle. Harrison has it. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of
Number 35.
Ender Inciarte will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Hit hard to short. And that's through, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Throw won't get him.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Line drive to left. Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's safe.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
There's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Going to be a tough play, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground. Steve Bedrosian gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Neil Walker is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a rather easy first out. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Andrew McCutchen becomes out number 2 this inning. Rhys Hoskins is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score.
Leading off for Atlanta.
Now at the plate, Dale Murphy, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rolls round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Quinn is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The catcher, number 9, Joe Torre.
At the plate now, Joe Torre. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Steve Bedrosian swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And it's quickly 0-2. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Harrison's got it. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Acuna is right there, 1 down. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. Albies scoops it up on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in, Josh Harrison, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying. It ain't over till it's over.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And so coming to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's set. Here it comes. Well, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. It seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
In now, Freddie Freeman. Hard liner toward short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dale Murphy. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is with. Standing in, Andrew Knapp starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Into the box, Adam Hazley. No balls and a strike to count.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Jones is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24.
He's set, and the pitch. Roman Quinn is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Neil Walker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Philly down to their last strike. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called on a
low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Now batting.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now on second, Walker on at first with 2 down. Swing and a line drive. He gets the punch out as the Braves go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 17-0 the final tonight. The Atlanta Braves brought their big bat.